Hey guys, and welcome back to the second video. We are currently in the spring qualifiers Eternal playing Expedition, 28 games, currently at 6-8. Had a few rough games on the way. Let's jump right in. We're playing Blue-White Flyers, a very aggressive deck, probably the most aggressive deck in the meta right now. It looks like everyone knows about it and has a decent plan against it. We played against the Dragons the most right now. I think 4 or 5 games were against Dragons and we lost all of them. To be fair, Dragons is our worst matchup. Let me keep this. Dragons is our worst matchup. But I did not expect a lot of people to play it because it loses very hard against most of the other decks. Okay. What? Not going to attack here. I don't know. What's our opponent doing? Each union gets +1+. Okay. Going to play this. Attack here. Oh, I should have played this. I don't know why I didn't. Why does this one cost 1 less? Oh. Okay. This one's nice. Oh, because it gives itself a mana when you play it. Yeah, we should. This was a big mistake. Been 2 more damage already. Yeah. Alright. See what we can do. Again, if our opponent attacks, we're not going to block. Next turn, trying to keep up this one. And enemy discards non-power cards. Pay 10. Okay. I think I have to permafrost it. Just in case our opponent has like discard 10 card. Ooh, okay. Looks like this one is a win. Sure. Alright. So right now our opponent needs a non-fast spell to kill 3 creatures. A little bit late here. Alright. Play again. Never played against this deck, to be honest. Mono card, maybe. No, it looked like it was purely Shadow, right? I don't think I played against this version that is just Shadow. Not a keepable hand, sadly. Not a keepable hand again. Alright. I mean, we are on the play, so it's not as big of a difference. But still feels bad, man. Playing against the 3-color deck, or the Stranger deck. Yeah, we're going all in here, playing the Crow and putting Spell Shaper on it if it survives. Might not survive. Second time. Okay. Now we might not even... Like, I don't expect it to survive here. Maybe I should have played this. Yes, yeah. But she would have gotten us eventually. I don't think you can win if you have to go down to 6 card with this deck. I'm not sure about it. Guess my opponent has another removal spell in hand, right? Let's play this. Block here. Let's see what he does. Yep.
We struggle and grow.
We're pretty dead if he has another removal spell. If he don't, you have a chance at least. Going to bounce this. Looks like he has a removal spell. There's no way we handle this if we don't draw more cards here. Okay. Next turn, I don't know. Looks like we will be able to bounce it. Is he 2 for 1ing himself? No, it's a 2 for 2, right? Sure. I mean, we have some outs, but well, okay. Yeah, I don't think we can win this game anymore. We know our opponent has a card draw engine and a big creature in hand. Yeah, very unlucky to go down to 6 2 times in tournament. I never had to go down to 6 before. If he has another removal spell, it's just GG. I believe. Just because of the damage that is incoming. I don't know about this. He knows we have this one in hand. Going to block here. Let's see what he does. Maybe he has a pump spell. Sure. If he has a way to let this one survive. I mean, we are already so far behind here. Our opponent is deep in the tank. Right. Let's see what he has.
The speaker
Sure.
approaches.
Right. Killer attachment, sure. I should have kept. I don't think I don't know. I thought if he would have gotten something like this, he would have used it in his turn. I know it was out of mana. So we both punted, I guess. Do I want to trade here? I don't think so. It's so hard to tell. Alright. Need to attack. Not going to double block this guy. At this point, doesn't matter if he reduces the mana cost of stuff. That's pretty good. Again, I don't think we can win unless we get super lucky with our draws. Best start would be drawing our... Sure. This is a third one, right?
Stop right there.
It's the third blazing salvo. 1, 2, 3. Not going to block here. At some point I need to think about double blocking, but not yet. We have again so many outs.
Thank you.
This is our last draw step here, I think.
We create.
There's no draw anymore. I don't know. I never ever have this kind of bad draws in a row. Sure, from time to time you have a bad draw, but in 15 games I had like what, 5 bad draws? Like, I'm not even talking about losing to opponents that have answers, just flooding out super hard, not being able to keep 7 cards. This never happens. Going down to 6 cards twice in a row. Again, I never ever, because again, you can keep you can keep almost every hand with 2 lands, 2 powers.
Let the storm rage.
Again, flooding out. I don't understand what is happening. 5 power, 3 creatures in a deck that only plays 25
Our
power.
magic is unbroken.
I don't even have a play on turn 3 in a deck that, like, it's getting really frustrating here.
Purpose is clear.
Fly, my beauties.
That's well. I don't know. If he has a removal spell with that. Sure. Alright. We might this might actually win us the game now. But yeah, I don't, this never ever happens. Are you kidding me? If I reckless here, if I berserk here, it attacks it twice, right? sunning some here. Alright. We're just winning here because our opponent has somehow has a worse draw than we do. But flooding so hard, I don't understand it. Like in so many games is what I don't expect. Right? You play an aggressive deck, you are forced to use at least 25 sigils. And then you start drawing so bad. I know it sounds like a lot of whining, but I do understand it's on the scale of variance to have such draws once in a while. But we've drawn 8 or more powers in what, 5 games? Not even more, right? In probably like 7 games out of 16. Someone do the math and tell me how often that will happen, could happen. Sure. Let's see what we're playing against. I'm probably going to drop. Oh. These two. No.
The calm of battle washes over me.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We're playing against the super duper removal deck, which we can't beat. But that feels very bad. Sure. So what does he have? The card that I don't know. Gives -2 to everything in silences. We're not going to play more into his mass removal. Alright. Okay. Go and play this one. Just to give an... I understand he doesn't have a 5th one right now, but he will eventually, right? It's decent. Sure. So maybe he doesn't have mass removal? Or he was just afraid. Flying charge, quick draw. I believe I have to do this. And play this.
Fly, my beauties!
Yeah, now comes the mass removal. Nothing we can do. Oh, he doesn't have it. Okay. Wait, what? Our opponent played 2 cards and conceded? Maybe his hand was full of sigils. Otherwise, I don't understand how he couldn't have beaten us. Like, he played 1 removal spell, 1 creature, right? So I guess he had super duper bad draws. Which I understand, we've been there. I know how it feels. But I'm really wondering what he has in hand. He had 6 or 7 power in play, right? And 5 cards in hand. Is this a keepable hand? I'll take it. I'm going to play this and do this.
The calm of battle washes over
And
me.
using this as soon as possible.
I call on the power of Saw.
+1 maximum power.
Touch of
Alright, we're playing this next turn would be my guess, right?
I call on the power of Saw.
Ooh, I'm playing this one because it's just so much value. If he kills it, we can do this next turn. I don't think I need to fear double removal here. Maybe I do.
We are many.
Okay, so now I feel like going to need to do this. No power, huh? Alright. Do you have permafrost for whatever he plays first? Huh.
Our magic is unbroken.
I think I have to
Step
do
up
this.
and try your luck.
I could have played this in bounce, but we don't get to draw a card.
We struggle and grow.
Wow. GG.
The calm of battle. Let the storm rage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to kill it next turn, no matter what, but this was tough. Opponent is so far ahead in cards, and
We
does he have the
struggle
combo again?
and grow.
Nope. GG. Opponent did draw like, what, 5 more cards than us? 6 more cards? I don't know, maybe I should have played a little bit more aggressive. But I don't think I had a lot of options. Sure. Like, for some reason, usually this one is the MVP of my deck. These two, and they, in this tournament, they do nothing. Like, I am currently playing on, what, Diamond? I think, in Expedition. And I never have this much trouble fighting opponents. Oh, that's a decent draw. Looks like the mirror match here. Yup. Going to drop this. Checking here. Whoa! This can never ever be right. This card, I mean, okay, but what? Going to drop this one next turn. And he decimates? Why?
Our wisdom
I
is
feel like I'm
infinite.
missing something. I'm not going to... well... trying to block here, but what? Maybe he has power only in his hand? Another permafrost, that's super lucky. Maybe he has just 4 permafrost in hand. And already flooding out again. Let's see what he has. I mean, sure, but don't expect to hit anything. He has some sort of fast spell. Okay, he has this one in hand. Makes sense, I guess, not to play it here. Sure. Our opponent had better draw already. 2 permafrosts against our two group best creatures. And now he has a lot of flying creatures.
Our wisdom is infinite.
I already have 2 more powers than our opponent. Again, we're not playing more lands than our opponent, more power than our opponent. We're just having worse draws.
The calm of battle washes over me.
Now it comes down to who has the better top decks. Sure. If our opponent plays a relic, we're down to concede here. Wow. Yeah, our opponent had the better draw again. Way better draw. If he plays a relic here, I'm going to concede. Doesn't play a relic.
Step up and try your luck.
Do we have to play a permafrost here? Still, if he plays a relic, he's so far ahead. We need to run a runner here. Going to... I don't actually know what I want. This card is really bad unless you're playing the mirror. Played the mirror once before. It's not a great card. It's so expensive. Yeah. I don't even know. Getting Ice Stride to shut down one of his big creatures, but the second one will get us. He's even playing Sea Power. What the hell? I'm not going to block here. Yeah, our opponent had perfect answer for our early game. Then had the card draw. And we didn't. If he attacks, going to triple block, I believe.
Let the storm rage.
I'm going to double block.
Let the storm rage.
Sure. I guess I have to do this. Bounce this. See if he jumps. If he jump blocks here, that's whatever, right? But again, the second he draws a relic from the top, pretty dead. Checking with these two. Forcing him to jump block is what can get us out of it if he starts top decking. We top deck pretty hard here. Sure. What our opponent should have done a while ago is attack with these two.
Rodolph's Earth will not yield to you.
Okay. Going to attack with these two. If he jumps again, it's very good for us.
Our wisdom
Okay.
is infinite.
Just going to draw him 2 cards. Wait, 4 cards. Yeah, that's GG. Oh well, opponent had the better top decks. Looked like we could have had a comeback if he had a few more steps here, but 9-11 again. Not what I expected this deck to do at all. I expected to go probably like 14-14. Maybe 15-13 would be my guess. But yeah, we're doing pretty bad. I don't think we made huge mistakes last game, right? Our opponent just had a better draw again. And losing the mirror to a deck that is tuned against the mirror, even though we played the mirror twice only, feels bad. I don't know. Maybe I should have expected more people to play anti-aggro decks. I don't think all the decks we lost against, the Dragon's deck, the other flying deck, I don't think those decks can ever win against the control decks, against the weapon decks, against basically anything. Like, how do you win against an opponent that's playing, I don't know, the 3-color control deck, playing red-green Warcry deck against the deck that plays the whatever it's called, the Mono Shadow deck, and it's playing the legendary creature, the big one. Like, those are all matchups you won't be able to win, right? On the play, I'm going to keep this. We have 1 drop into 2 drop into 3 drop if we ever find that power on time. I don't think our deck had a fast win, which is actually what this deck wants to do, right? You want to play a lot of creatures in the early game
Let the storm
and then control your opponent. And it feels like we always trade in the early game and then flood it out. Again, we kind of need to draw a 3rd power, but we have 1 more draw step to play on our curve. Sure. Nope, did not get there. Like, not the second. I don't understand what's going on.
embrace the nightmare.
If he has another removal spell here, I'm going to concede. If you don't draw power. I never ever ever draw so bad. See if you can draw power. Yeah, we're so far behind already. Don't really know what's going on. We did not have 1 normal draw in the whole tournament. Wait, why is it already popping? Oh, it's in 3. Yeah. Like, if he... I don't think we had a normal draw. Even our wins are against opponents that just had bad draws. Like, I don't know. I'm getting really frustrated here. Flooding into screwing, into screwing, into flooding. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't think this video will ever make the... will ever reach... will ever make sure that I don't get frustrated, whatever. Just so mad right now. Like, this looks like the perfect hand, but playing against opponents that always have the right answers. Yeah. This is the deck we want to play against. This... I expected so many aggro decks and played like 2 games against aggro. Oh, he has another one. Obviously, they always have. Let's see if he has a creature that gives every flying creature -1, -1.
We fight to survive.
Charge. Salted lifesteal. Sure. Opponent has Like, we have a fairly decent draw, but
calm
our
of
opponent
battle
has a
washes
better
over
draw.
me.
Do we ever win if we attack? Going to attack with 1. I don't know. Again, we are already flooding.
Fight to survive.
We play the same amount of powers than our opponent does. I don't think he's playing less. You can't play less, right? Never ever had I have the trouble of flooding so hard. Sure, going to block here. Well, our opponent has a perfect draw again against us. It's hard to not get frustrated here. Charge lifesteal. Some. If he takes here, I'm going to take it.
Every weapon, a tool.
Sure. Wait, we silenced this one, right? He has another one of these in hand. So this is our turn right now, so I'm going to do this. And attack here. Sure. Thinking about blocking here. Is that right? Didn't even berserk. Okay. Alright, let's attack here. Charge lifesteal endurance, sure. Do that, play this,
Calm of battle
and our
washes
turn.
over me.
So now we do have decent blocks. I don't believe he has a fast spell in his hand. He does. Down to trading here.
A touch of compassion.
Could have used this, but I'm trying to keep this back for
Never miss.
whatever he has. It's a combat trick. Since we can't target. Block here. We can't target units with Aegis, right? So, know what? Check with everything. Give him a free Warcry, but block it. Let's see what he does. He fell for it. Sure. Checking with these two. Wow, did not think we would get there. Opponent had a very aggressive draw. I'm also not sure. Can I see his graveyard? No. I'm sure I silenced his creature. Did I not? Maybe I missed something, but like he never played it. Or maybe he was keeping it for whatever else. No, he wasn't. We just saw his hand, right? So what happened to his creature? Am I missing? I have to take a look at the video maybe later on. But I'm fairly sure I silenced this creature in the first turn, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just already tilted. I mean, in the end we had a better draw. Somehow our opponent... I don't even know if he made mistakes. I think we just had a better draw, right? He didn't draw enough creatures. If he had like a few more creatures, we could have been in trouble. On the play. Is this a keepable hand? 4 sigils again, 4 powers again. Going to keep it. Maybe I should start mulligan these hands, but I don't know. Opponent starting on 6. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what our opponent is doing here. He's playing the mirror. Going to eat this. Never mind, we're not going to eat this. Wow. Good job, opponent. I don't even know if we ever need to silence this. To stun this. Never played against this creature. I don't believe we need to. Going to play the relic here. Let's see. I'd rather have this one up for bigger creature. Well, let's see what he does.
Our wisdom is infinite.
Sure. Let's see if this is enough. If it isn't, if he has a removal spell in hand, GG. What can you do? Are we blocking is the question. Yeah, I think we do. Going to play this because it's not doing anything else. Our opponent has a fastball in his hand. Going to stun it.
The eye of the storm.
But we're fairly behind here. Oh, that's a start, I guess. Do we attack? I don't think we do. Right now it's about draw either one of these to keep this in check. Going to get hit here for 6, that's fine. Actually, we could just trade here. This one isn't doing anything for us. Yup. Not that my life total matters. Wow, okay, opponent. Wow. Wait, what? What just happened? Silence a unit with cost 3 or less. Is that a bug? I flooded again. Opponent did not. But eventually he needs to start drawing power cards, right? Right now what I am looking for is more relics. Oh, okay. Couldn't have played this one before. It's fair. Yeah, it comes down who draws more relics right now. Wow, okay. And again, we're playing the same amount of power cards. This is so frustrating. Obviously going to block here. It's a great block, allows us to draw spells.
Let the storm rage.
And I'm down to double blocking this guy. Like 100%. Wow, GG. Jesus fucking Christ! Do you see the difference? Yup. Can now draw a creature. Give one more draw step before I concede here. I mean, like, how are we flooding so super hard and our opponents never flood? I don't understand that. Do we even get here? This one? Yeah, we're so far behind. Like, 4 cards, it's not even funny. It's not even funny anymore. Sorry guys for getting triggered so hard, but we lost every mirror match to flooding. Every mirror match. Going to redraw here just to see if we can ever get a better hand. Sure. Double calibrate will allow us to maybe. Well, opponent starting at 6 is bad for him, but looks like a deck that can easily beat us. Sure. Alright.
The calm of battle washes over me.
Let's see if he has a seer for our crow. I feel like I'm supposed to play it. If it survives, great. If it doesn't, whatever. Actually, let's play this one first. In case we get this. Alright. Maybe we have a shot here. Don't know what this deck does. Looks like a dragon deck, but I don't know. It's a dragon deck, okay. We have a permafrost and a sprite for now. We also have strike here for in case he blocks. Looks like he has a removal spell. So let's attack. Yeah, let's attack with everything. It's pretty nice. This doesn't do anything, right? Let's get a time sigil here. Maybe I should have done this first, but doesn't matter in the end. We're keeping our spells up here. See what he draws. Flying of Steel.
Soul's Flight will return.
Alright. I'm going to use my Permafrost here. Let's attack first. Feel like he has to block. Right. No! I failed. Why can't I do math? Oh, Jesus.
Let the storm rage.
Oh. Yeah, I can feel the tilt. It's already affecting me. Such a big mistake. I don't know why I can't do math. I thought it was a 4-4. Yeah, he would have been dead if I played better. Oh well. Yeah, I threw this game so hard. Oh, this is so bad. Why am I so bad? So bad, so bad, so bad. Alright, let's concentrate again. I really do deserve to lose this game. Sure. If he has another removal spell, and that's it. Oh yes, a seer, right? Probably. Huh. Does he have another removal spell? No blocks. Or attacking for 6 back.
Step up and try your luck.
Let's see. So yeah, we need to miss. We need him to miss here. Wait, could I have used this here? No, can't be negated, right? So he does attack. What now? That's a start. Deal 1 damage to each enemy. Okay. Oh, he has the bolt. No. Oh, he just wants to. I don't know what his plan is. Wait, what? Yeah, we screwed up. I deserved this loss. Jesus Christ. I need help from my top right now. Nope, did not get there. Oh, why am I so bad? Oh, Jesus. 20 losses for 14. 4 more games. Even if we win all, we didn't even get 15 wins. I threw a couple of games, but we had super bad draws. Like every time we played the mirror, we flooded when our opponents didn't. I don't know. I'm speechless. It's expected to be to having bad draws from time to time, but I feel like we had super bad draws throughout the whole tournament. And sure, we punted. Not a keepable hand. This looks better. Let's see what they're playing against.
Let the storm rage.
Yeah, at this point, just going to. I don't even know if I should keep playing. I'm going to play for the sake of the video, but I don't know. I don't think we can actually win here. Win anything in the tournament. I feel like we're playing the mirror. But maybe not. Let's see. Alright. I don't know what our opponent is doing. That's nice. Okay. So we're not playing the mirror, we're playing against a control deck. Oh, yeah. Sure. Oh, we're going to use this. See how many cards we can draw. Skip. Attack. Draw. That's decent. I don't know what our opponent is doing in terms of cards. Killer unit, sure. Going to play this for damage reasons. Okay, our opponent's drawing cards. I feel like we still have a decent shot here. I don't know if there's muscle removal in this mana combination. What does this do? Once per turn, you may pay 4 to draw the top card of the enemy's deck. Sure. So let's see if our opponent has math removal. If he doesn't, I feel like we are going to win this. Yeah, looks like GG. At least, I mean, that's what the deck wants to do, right? Drop creatures every turn and attack. Let's do the last 3 games here real quick. And I'm going to talk about potential changes I'm going to make to the deck at the end. Simply because I feel like, I don't know. Let's talk about it at the end. Right now, I need to concentrate, not get too salty, even though, as you might have heard already, I am pretty salty right now. And that's part of tournament play, having bad luck, playing bad. You should always try and make sure that you don't play bad because you're getting triggered, which is what I did. Got triggered through a game. But it's not always easy to let your emotions not get the better of you, not get the best of you. So I apologize for that. Here, yeah, I'm going to keep this simply because this is a great combo, and we have to calibrate to draw whatever. Okay. Double. Trouble. Going to pick the relic here. Feel like it's our best bet.
Trouble on the horizon.
The calm of battle washes over me.
If our opponent attacks, I'm going to block. Next turn, I'm probably going to play these two and kill whatever creature he plays. Looks like he's playing a very aggressive deck.
Now is our time to strike.
Sure. So it's an health deck, right? So this should keep his army in check for a few rounds. Unless he has a removal spell.
You look lost.
Could have led this, but our opponent is screwed on 2 power. It's a decent draw. So we know that right now can attack here. If he attacks with this one only, I'm not going to block. I don't know if there's some form of combat trick. Okay, did not expect power sigil, what's it called? Primal. So we played, yeah, there's +1/+1 endurance, pay 5 to draw 2 elves from the top 5 cards of a deck. That's not the best. Huh. Alright. Going to play this purely for damage. We can't stun him anymore, which makes permafrost not the best. If he starts attacking, what do we do? If he plays another... okay. Alright, not going to block. So we need to draw power or this. Okay.
Fly, my beauties!
If he has another removal spell, looks pretty grim. Sure. If he takes everything, going to double block. See if he has one mana removal spell, combat trick. Only down to 10 here, still fine. Alright. I think I need to leave 1 unit back. Let's do some math. Next time we're going to play this, so next time we're going to attack for 9. Let's see if he has a removal spell. If he does, he's not going to lose immediately. So it looks like he has a removal spell in hand and needs to decide which unit to kill. Sure. Sure. Don't jump.
Step up.
Going to play this and this. Right now we have 3 creatures. I think I need to leave one back in case he draws a removal spell. If he attacks with everything without playing anything, I think I just jump. Block here, block here, block here. And hope to have lethal in the air. Alright, looks like we get there. Now what? Alright, he got there in the end. Got another W. Two more games. Yeah, looked like our opponent was out of options. I think it was okay to play a little bit more safe. Again, every removal spell would have killed us if we played more aggressive. Can't keep this. Will keep this. On the draw, right? No, on the play. Still decent. We have a relic, have a creature. We have a crow if we ever draw a second primal. Right, going to start here, even though I fully understand it's going to die, but what can you do? You need to play for your high rolls, right? Oh. So our best draw right now would be a primal sigil. Second best draw would be another one of these. How likely are we to miss here? If you miss... I did not miss.
The calm of battle washes over me.
If he doesn't play a removal spell, I'm going to play probably our relic next turn. If he plays a removal spell, I might play this to get the extra card draw. Depending on what we draw. Looks like our opponent is heavy on the control part. Lots of card draw. Permafrost shot. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like we're decent enough out of burn range with our creature here. I don't know why he didn't permafrost this. Not sure. Keeping this for a dragon. Even though it's not the greatest against a deck with a lot of removal. This doesn't look like a great combo. Permafrost and a Warprex choice. Alright. Yeah, I'd rather draw the card here. See if we can draw a sigil. Nope. Let's see if our opponent plays a dragon. Guess it depends on what dragon he plays. We know he has one more sigil in hand. Right, he started with this one. Yeah. He needs one more. Oh, he can decimate and invoke. Wait, why did he draw a card? Oh, yeah, I get it. It's not instead. Decimate doesn't do anything instead, but it's added, right? So he does draw a sigil and gets to decimate. Sure.
My prey never escapes.
Just cuts to sure. Let's calibrate. So right now I just want to play as aggressive as possible. He's already at 4. Doesn't mean he's dead necessarily. If he kills this, this one gets flying, but we have a removal spell here. If he kills 2 of our units, we still have lethal. Pump this to a 4/4 here. Play this as a removal spell. But it looks like could have blocked here, but whatever. Don't want to give him an out for his 1 mana removal. Alright. Yeah, this is what the deck is trying to do. Be super aggressive. I wish we could have done this earlier on. 13-14. If we get another win here, we are pretty close to where I wanted to be. Even if we don't, I think we could have played better in terms of mistakes we made. Got some lucky wins where our opponent just screwed on unplayable cards. So even though I was super salty, few games ago. I think we ended up being in the bracket we expected to end up. I would have loved to get 15 wins, which was our goal. But I guess we played a little bit too bad for that. Sure. Let's see what you play against. If you play against a heavy creature deck, you have a fairly decent start. If we don't, ooh, it looks like... not sure. Oh. Okay. Next turn I'm going to drop 2 of these. Never mind. Alright. So if this one survives, next time I'm going to drop 2 or even 3 if we draw another power card. See what our opponent does. Looks like he has some form of removal in his hand. Oh, he's not even attacking. I always forget, the flying one doesn't give +1/+1 or +2/+2 in flying.
Let the storm rage.
I don't think I need to attack here. Oh, it doesn't even give +1/+1, just gives flying. Alright. Feel like...
Our vengeance is swift.
Okay. No wild card, that's fine. Let's see if we can draw a sigil here. Should have probably taken the primal sigil just to play this. Get one more attack in here. Unblockable, sure. Sure. So, wait. I have to exhaust. I think I'm going to play this.
Let the storm rage.
Only attack here. These will be better once we draw a relic. I don't know how many strangers our opponent plays.
We fight to survive.
I don't think we will ever block this. Alright. Luckily we can pump this once again. I don't know if you can take 7 here. Alright. Looks like we will get there. This is, by the way, the deck I expected to play the most against. If you draw power, we win on this. Ah, we don't win. Don't necessarily win here. Oh, let me play this. Oh yeah. Please. Can I play this before blocker? No. Alright. Super lucky. Super duper lucky. Opponent is down to 2 and we... oh. Yeah. Alright. So you can see we ended up playing, going 14-14, gave us 14 boosters and 2 rares, which are meh. We ended up in the... Can we see our final rank? 77. Didn't make top 64, but I did not expect that. Right now, best player 23-5. I expected to be somewhere here or here. Going 16-12 was what I expected. We had some bad draws, played a little bit worse than we could have. Overall, still a decent value for us in terms of booster. One more win would have given us 15 boosters and the qualifier points we were looking to get. Let's talk about the deck real quick and what I would change if I played again in this event. I would add one of the what's it called? Of the big flying echo. Thunderstrike Dragon. I would play one. On ladder, I usually find this to be not as useful. Sometimes you just have it in your hand and it doesn't do anything for a lot of turns. It's a very bad draw in the early game. Can't really talk about Desolation. When we had it, it felt pretty useless because we never had creatures in play to use it. But usually it's decent enough as a one-off. Whalo was great. Did win us some games. I would probably add another one. In terms of cutting creatures, not super sure about Wanderlust Skrill. Sometimes it's decent enough, but I think I would rather play 4th Stormtamer's Mount, and again, maybe Thunderstrike Dragon. Everything else felt okay. Spell Shaper is great if you can play it on an empty board or even later on to use the Equivocate. Yeah, Strange Sorcerer was decent when we had it, but usually dies gets controlled pretty easily. I might actually think about adding the emblems. So far, never had that much trouble with flooding, but we flooded quite a while, quite often. So yeah, in the end, overall, I think the deck did not perform as good as it could have, but it was decent enough. And yeah, that's it so far, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to play... I don't know what tournament is coming up next, but I'm probably going to play another tournament and will record it. Hopefully you can do a little bit better in that. Until then, guys, thank you for watching and bye bye.